Good day, my name is Karud.
My name is Johan Dilim.
And my name is Liam Ding. We will explain why countries should specialize and how it affects their economies.
First, we will go to Skyler. He will explain us the concept of comparative advantage.
Wait, that's not right. Oh, that's better. So specialization is when a certain country focuses on producing a certain product that it can produce most efficiently. Basically, it's the product that gives them the least opportunity cost, which makes it efficient for them because they lose out on less when they're producing that product as opposed to producing another product. Now, comparative advantage is something different. It is when one country has less of an opportunity cost in producing a certain product than another country has in producing the same product. So if you want to find out which product you should specialize in, or which product a certain country has a comparative advantage over another country, you must first solve for opportunity cost. So the first thing you should know is that you need at least two products. And in comparative advantage, it should be two products that both parties produce. And in specialization, it should be two products that you produce. So you need the amount that both parties can produce of those two products. So let's make an example here. Let's say the US and Korea when it comes to computers and cars. Now, in the US case, they can produce 40 computers and 20 cars. And in Korea's case, they can produce 20 computers and 5 cars. Now, if you have noticed, the US and Korea both make computers and cars, but they create them at much different numbers. So what we should do is use the formula cost over gain to find out the opportunity cost. In the US case, we will be using 20 over 40 because every time we produce 40 computers, we lose out on 20 cars. And in Korea's case, we should do 5 over 20 because we lose out on 5 cars every 20 computers that we produce in Korea. So running the calculations, this gives us an opportunity cost of 0.5 in US computers and 0.25 in Korean computers. So in this case, Korea has the comparative advantage over the US when it comes to computers because they lose out on less when they produce computers than the US does. Now, Johan will explain to us how these ideas are implemented in international trade and how it can be used to benefit both parties of a trade.
A situation where countries trade products they each specialize in producing is a great reason why countries should specialize. For example, referring back to our current situation, Korea has a comparative advantage when it comes to computers, and the US has a comparative advantage when it comes to cars. Now let's say that Korea wants more cars while the US wants more computers. Since the US has a comparative advantage with cars, they can trade with Korea, the country which specializes in computers. That way, when the US trades their cars for Korea's computers, namely 1 car per 4 of their computers are as opposite to 1 car per 2 computers if they produce it themselves. The US can now have up to 80 computers instead of up to 40 computers now. On the other hand, Korea can trade 20 computers with the US and receive 10 cars as opposite to Korea having 5 cars. Both countries that need each other's specialized products can trade their products and benefit from each other.
From the trading, Korea is now more encouraged to specialize in computers while the US is now more encouraged to specialize in cars. Because that way, they can benefit from each other's specialized products the most while they sacrifice the least to create them. In summation, specialization is needed so countries can consume one product most cheaply and at better qualities and achieve productive expertise in a product. The total world output would then increase, therefore the world consumption will also increase. Trading between these countries to achieve these conditions would lead to more economic growth and more employment.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below. Also, be sure to press the subscribe button so you'll be notified every time we upload. Also, please leave some comments and suggestions down in the comment section so we'll know what you guys want to learn about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Right? I can stand back.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, just don't go back.
Referring back to our current situation, Korea has a comparative advantage when it comes to computers, and the US has a comparative.
Good morning, my name is Skylar Cole.
My name is Johan Dylan.
My name is DMD. We will. Sorry. We'll explain what's. We'll explain why countries specimen.
Specimen. Skylar Cole.
My name is Johan Dylan.
And my name is DMD. We'll. This hurts.
Yeah, it does. Good day. My name is Skylar Cole.
My name is Johan Dylan.
Sorry, I was smiling. Okay, just go. We'll explain why countries should specialize. Fudge, what is that? Countries should
Introduce us how the comparative advantage.
He will introduce us how the comparative advantage.
I hate this.
See, you. Oh, let's do it
That's
again.
fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skyler.
First, we will go to Skyler. He will explain us the concept of comparative advantage.
We did
First
it!
scene!
Oh my god!
Yes!
We
Wow.
did the intro!
Happy!
Thank you so much.
Please don't include this in the video. Not all. Not
No,
even,
we will.
Not even the blooper.
No, we will.